Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go.
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script. Drop the gun, Veronique. Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster? Drop your weapon, this is my final warning. That's why she was gonna go on a trip, she's gonna run away! Flee the scene of the crime. What is going on? Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth. But this last part is all improv, of course. Chavrouz, you told us that you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the second musketeer. It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Umir. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other special patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly. On it. I wasn't expecting her to be the second musketeer, but like, eh. So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager you couldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recordings we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move. Alright, I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time. It wasn't long before she became pregnant. If my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status and driven me out of my home. I didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her. She believed that you were truly in love with her. I didn't have a choice. Not murdering someone is usually a choice that you have. I gave her a large sum more and told her to leave the family and get rid of the baby. But then years later she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them. She left though! Huh? Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only— Ah, you mean— even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored her letter entirely. Why kill her? I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family, so if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice. You did. No, you always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice again. Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified we didn't even know when we could ever take a breath. All we could do was watch mother try and fight back and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. Why is she still in a maid outfit? I guess she could be someone else's maid, but she had already become cold and stiff to the touch. You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light. Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge. And that's why you became the Musketeers. No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it. Told you? I figured as much. You did? I once told these 2 he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was how could I not feel a sense of regret in him. He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Want to guess how far he got? Not very. He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only rendered himself to draw attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner, so I decided to play along. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers? But how did you know it was Veronique? I figured out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. The so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then lead the film without any source of funding. Oh, because it's about him. I see, I understand now. He had the money all along. He's just a terrible person. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago. Human scum. But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act, and so he came to visit the set today just as I expected. Wait, so you were behind all his mishaps today? As the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. Ah, I see. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his. My brother, he trusted you. As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf. He trusted you to stand on the side of justice. I am. I thought you could do it as well. The look on your face when you told him to go to hell, I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done? Are you telling me you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I'll never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hand. You would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice? I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. No wonder I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head. So why don't you? Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps you justice simply reciprocated, an eye for an eye and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society. Today is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this: Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede. For Roos, the rest of the special patrol is here. Thank you so much, Rumia. Celia, Tirana, please take them away. For a second I was wondering, why are they arresting them? She didn't do anything. Then I remember she did kill the first guy. And attempted murder is probably also a crime. I still can't agree with your reasoning. I know. Justice has not been delivered, at least not today. Chevreuse? Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Are you okay? I think you made the right call. Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands. Explain everything that happened to the rest of the crew. Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be? I'm at a loss for words. How could he have done something like this? I'm just glad you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story? Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere? What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now you've learned the truth? Shuri is right, I'd also like more people to see the story for themselves. But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is it still acceptable to you, Miss Chevreuse? The call is yours, we still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like. Oh. No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories, it also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place. Sounds good to me. I support your decision. What about Veronique? Will she be okay? She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. Oh, was the brother an active part of the... I wasn't sure if he was an active part of the crime or his version of justice was just to write the story as a story. But maybe he was, like, it was a plan and she was supposed to kill the people in line with his book once it became famous. And he knew about it. Interesting, interesting. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the Fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Ruthsley a heads up about it. Oh, you mean that kind of heads up? Exactly. I have no idea what that means. Alright, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company while we'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you? Alright, count me in. Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news I'd like to share with Chevreuse. Kaiko, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you. See you then. Thank you very much. Oh, they're playing Jews of Kate. Oh, he's not winning. Sorry for the wait. Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us? No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you. Kaiko, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes? I would have done the same as you. Is that so? Thanks for sharing. When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength. Well, you could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold. Oh, why's that? Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. Oh, you can only do the special swimming if you have a vision, I'm pretty sure. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the special patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children. That sounds awful. When he saw I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone chill and cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. Huh! I used all my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again. That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon. Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone. It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into the water, having to see all over again the anger and the helplessness. Chevreuse. As the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still secure things faster. Sure, I'm game. Now you guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race. We actually gonna have to race? Oh, we are. How do I do that? Oh. I could have been Chevreuse. Okay. I'm deliberately going to the side in case it means I can be Chevreuse. I still kind of want to know what this is supposed to be. Oh. Whoops. Okay, maybe I should finish this. Where's the end point? Ah. Okay, okay. Whoa, that felt good. You were so fast in the water, Chevreuse, you were swimming even faster than Paimon could fly. So about the special patrol, did you join because of your dad? Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up. That's due to your love of stories. Of course, it was only after I joined the special patrol I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction. Come on, let's walk a bit more. First, I sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. I know no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eye on is the shore in the distance. I'm literally being a cat. I'm getting directly in her way. She's having to like walk around me. Oh dear. Is she done talking? Okay. Oh, Eric's left. Fair enough. Have a good rest of the week. Coca-Sparrow. Yeah, seems about right. The race is a lie. The race was a lie. I was expecting to have to race. I was racing myself. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all of that off my chest. You're welcome. Huh? We're nearly back at Baptiste's house. Oh, you're right. I didn't realize you were so close. We did plant a lot of flowers, just like how he described it in the story. Wait, Paimon, Kaiko, look. The rainbow rose in the garden, they're in full bloom now. Ah. Chevreuse, what else have you got to say? Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me. Not on behalf of the Special Patrol. This time it's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly. About your family. You want to hear more about my father? To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with the Special Patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Unless he didn't come home at all. Once he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so. When I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by extension, that made me a criminal's daughter. Oh! There was some unexpected corruption. But we can talk about that another time. About the case. Actually, I have a lot of sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. That doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk up the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice. About the film? Films are different from the real world. They are forms of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role as one. I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House. I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending. Please take care. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the reward ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win. Okay. It says I have to wait till 2 days later, so we're just gonna... Oh, I didn't go far enough. There we go. And then, yeah. I'm hoping we're gonna win. That was quite a dramatic film, and we have such a stellar cast. With Ayaka and Yomiya, and, well, I mean, not only in it, and Chevreuse. And then Farina was the director. Lots of big names. But then again, a lot of big name films do flop, so... I like to think we did a good job. Except my choice at the start, terrible. Terrible. Okay, where do we go? Go to the venue. Where's the venue? Ah. Over here. The quest is titled The Two Musketeers Triumphed? So... I'm guessing we win? I mean, we were always going to win, because our film, but still. Still. Okay. Okay. more time passes after that. The film has a successful premiere and the Musket murder case has also successfully come to an end. So Xavier, it's been a while. Hey there you two, sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production. The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if he'll win the Farina Award. I'd give it a 90% chance. Farina, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else. I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew? Huh? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early. Just open your eyes. Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim. You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings? With the more you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company. But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't believe they only want us to come up with a name. We'll give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice. Alright, but before that, Keiko and Paimon, can I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede? What? But shouldn't we stay here for the award ceremony? I wanted to ask you two to invite Chevreuse to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all. I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the Captain Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede. Oh, Paimon gets it now. It'll be a piece of cake for us. Yeah, just wait here, Xavier, and maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names. Alright, then I'll leave you to it. Now, will we really win an award? Trust me, when I've ever been wrong about something like this. Okay. Have I been here before? I don't remember. How am I gonna get there? I hope it tells me. Okay, how do I... Oh. Am I in the wrong place? I think I'm in the wrong place. It teleports you right there. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, zoom into the lights. What lights? These lights? I don't know what this means. That's the floor. And the big underwater tower. Oh, this thing? Okay, let me teleport back here. The lights? This thing? That one? Okay, okay. Is it because it thinks I'm a prisoner and I'm trying to escape? Oh, I see. I'm being arrested. You remain inside the light detection range for too long, but Meripede's guards have detained you for being suspicious. I love that. I love that. That's such a fun way to get inside. Your name? Yours first. I'm a receptionist here at the Fortress of Meripede. Everyone calls me Monglane. Alright, your turn. Paimon's Paimon and she's Keiko. Keiko and Paimon have never heard of you two. Are you ready from around these parts? We're here, aren't we? My great name is unknown to you, huh? Yes, I can see that. 2 names missing, it seems like someone's been slacking off. I'll have to record this. Those who don't fill in the forms properly will face relevant consequences. Anyway, this isn't your fault, no need to worry. I started a quest! Oh, great. Great. As long as you follow the rules and behave well, you might even have the chance to leave early. This might need to fill in the application form and wait patiently for you to be approved. That's not what I'm talking about! Speaking of that, did we just complete some sort of procedures? This is going way too fast. Piper's got no idea what's happening. There's got to be some kind of misunderstanding. If you want your case reviewed, please fill the application form in accordance with this format. That said, the time for that has passed for now, so you'll have to wait for the next application window to open. If you have any other questions, ask Darcy. He should be nearby. I'm sure he'll be glad to have an EV talk to. Oh, it starts when you enter. I see. Where? No, of course I want to continue the current quest. Wait, no. Which quest am I doing? Continue. Are you telling me that with like a question, or are you telling me this is the correct answer? Because I don't know if it's talking about the quest I accidentally just started, or the other quest. Continue, okay. If this goes wrong, I'll be very disappointed. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that. Okay. Oh well, it seems like some quests will be occupied, but I didn't recognize any of those quests, so I think those are all Fontaine. Oh, I might not be able to do the Archon quest in the future. Oh well. This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now. Got another errand to run. I think I can read this. Duke, Administrator of the Fortress of Meripede, well known for intelligence and skill, to outside his natural leader who has many factions wrapped around his finger. Those familiar with him will recall his easy humour and preparations for a rainy day. Very few people know him in its entirety, and is perhaps the secret to his standing in the gloomy underwater world. Like that, I'm expected at a party. Now that's something you don't hear every day. Find a new pastime. No, it's just a special occasion. Chevreuse, with sleep. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede. Oh, the festival spirit, I guess. Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked out preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs. We're talking about work just now? We've already finished discussing everything, so what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Rossley? I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees. But you also didn't shoot me down. Yeah, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, I don't know, expose someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago. I suppose, in a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede. While other people will soon be hailed as heroes. Speaking of heroes, do you two need something from me? Actually, we're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget. Oh, then let's head back right away. Sierra Leslie, happy Fontanelia Festival. And the same to you. Anything else to say? Please go enjoy the festival. Okay. Let us go back. Oh well, that's the future Kaiko problem. It means I probably have to do that quest first in Fontaine before I'll be able to do a bunch of other quests. But when have I not had to do that? That sounds pretty typical to me. Oh dear. I always manage to start quests accidentally. And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanelia film. Oh, the festival, Fontanelia Festival or something must have first, and this is the first film festival. Okay, that makes more sense. Is the Two Musketeers. Oh, look at that cover. How nice. We won, we really won. Congratulations, Mr. Xavier. We won, I can't believe it. I really can't thank all of you enough. See, my takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong. Now please welcome to stage the producer of The Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would like to give a special thanks to... How many flies, huh? It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me how to hold a musket. We come back to Fontaine again. Of course, I'm very fond of the city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma? I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now. I'll be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts. Yes, let's keep in touch. Did you accomplish all you came here for? Yes, and you should visit Inazuma again sometime. How has Ogura and her business been? To my knowledge, she's been doing quite well. Tell her I said hi. I certainly will. I heard the thunderstorm has stopped. Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity have returned to the islands. I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry. I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film, much as I had an opportunity to be standing on this stage. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures. Ah. Makes sense, makes sense. Ooh, that has a really nice ring to it. Then in that case, let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo. Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures. Director Farina, I believe you're the most deserving person to raise this trophy. Oh, no, there's no need. It's so embarrassing. It's an honor the director deserves. Yes, I agree. I can't think of anyone better for the honor. Just accept you're not getting out of this. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1. Musketeer Pictures. I really hope she's oh, she is. She's holding like a tiny hat. Oh, that's nice. I like it. I like it. Very cute. I think I did it. Oh, we got the photo for my teapot. This is amazing. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yes, I did all the bits. Perfect. However, I did like none of the games, and I don't think... Interesting. Oh well, maybe that will have to be for Sunday. No, but I kind of want to play the games. Because then I can play the game. Oh dear. Oh, hello. Aka? I think that's all we... I'm trying to remember, I think you shortened your name to Aka? I don't remember. But anyway, hello. Welcome. I like that you ended with a potato. I can do the games off stream, but I need to like start the games on the stream. So maybe I'll be a little bit late. I'm sorry in advance, Child of Peace. Don't hate me. Anyway, what are these guys doing? Hello. Lady Farina, please allow me to take just one more photo of you. I would also love to get your autograph, just as a memento of our time together on the crew. I've had enough of the camera flashes from when we were all up on stage. But Lady Farina, you're the best director I've ever met. The most photogenic maiden in all of Fontaine, the kind of lively and celebratory setting is exactly where you shine. I believe all photographers would agree. Come, the brightest star of our land, show us your light. The camera is waiting to sing praises to your beauty. Well, I'm flattered, but... Alright, I'll humor you and try a few different poses. I don't have to hold the trophy, right? Of course, you may pose however you like. Thank you so much, but the heavens, my luck has been beyond belief. I'm having a hard time coming to terms with it now. I like that. Okay, I'm thinking... I'm gonna try and do the quest. I think it's just like some dialogue. And then... No, I think... Do the quest and play one round of the game? I think they're usually quite a few rounds, right? So... Yeah? That was a good plan. Because this quest is really running out of time, so... If I wait till Sunday, I might be a bit late. Take your positions from ranks and musket Form ranks, muskets up, take aim, and fire, repel the enemy advance. Come take part in special security and surveillance patrol special event, and experience the joy of being a musket sharpshooter. Musket? Not a concept we're too familiar with. Looking at the stall this guard set up, Paimon can't help but wonder what the event she mentioned could possibly have to do with the Fontaine Nelia Film Festival. As a Super Zenith boss level forces, what the blazes are you doing here? If you do help me promote my booth, I'll be able to hit my quota for sure. The what now? The blah 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 forces thing is another weird nickname for Paimon or Kaiko, is it? That's right, it's a of the YouTube that's becoming popular among some members of the guards. You might not remember that we were actually met before, but considering how ordinary looking I am and the fact I'm just a mediocre sharpshooter, I'm not surprised I didn't leave much of an impression. Anyway, let's just pretend this isn't our first meeting. This is our first meeting. I'm Tirena of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol trainee. I'm in charge of handling all sorts of odd jobs for the patrol. Given how popular Film Festival is, the Special Patrol is hoping to ride on its coattails by running a publicity campaign with the aim of spotting hidden talent among the citizenry. So ta-da! Behold the shooting simulator on the table in front of you, known as the 1000-pace interdiction arc-minute sharpshooting zone. This thing looks like a little model of the Court Fontaine. Ha! But not just the Court Fontaine, this sand table allows you to change the area so you can switch to wilderness scenery if you want. Much less spectacular than the Court Fontaine though. Combined with a special pair of optical goggles that the Fontaine Research Institute developed for us, lets you simulate taking out enemies from on high, just like a real special patrol sharpshooter. Basically, it's a game where you simulate using a musket to aim and fire at targets, right? But the name is so hard to wrap your head around. What are interdiction and arc-minute supposed to mean? I came up with the event name based on a famous line that Captain Chevreuse once exhorted us with, which aptly expresses our lofty aspirations. An outstanding musket sharpshooter always strives for pinpoint accuracy. At a distance of 1000 paces, you must shoot. Your shot grouping should be less than an arc-minute. In reality, though, based on the current processing precision of mass-produced muskets, and the eyesight of sharpshooters, achieving a dispersion of less than a single arc-minute when firing from any further than 100 paces away, let alone 1000, is wishful thinking, to put it mildly. But if we're talking about Captain Chevreuse, I wouldn't put it past her. Slow down a second, you're making Paimon dizzy. Don't get too up with technical terms, all we need to do is have fun. Super Zenith boss level force is right. Sometimes it's not worth overthinking things, just give it a go. When I first joined the patrol, Captain Chevreuse told me that too. Anyway, please take these goggles, and when you're ready, you can start playing with the simulator on the table. Well, after taking so much, why don't we give it a try it out? I was curious what it felt like to fire a musket anyway, looks like it might be fun. Okay. Do you have any further instructions? About muskets. Interested in a custom-made musket of your own? I couldn't tell you exactly how muskets work myself. I do recall hearing colleagues mention the names of several outstanding gunsmiths. As their lifespan, accuracy, and ballistic stability, there's simply no comparison between a mass-produced musket and one that has been painstakingly crafted by a gunsmith. If you're using high-quality ammunition produced at very high tolerance levels, then get ready for some jaw-dropping results. I seem to remember that regular citizens aren't allowed to carry muskets, at least not without having first cut through an absolute sea of red tape. Tell you what, when I return to Special Patrol headquarters, I'll ask around for you. Okay, we're gonna give it a go. No problem, this game just doesn't use up any real ammunition, and the targets don't require maintenance, so you can play as many rounds as you like. Okay, I'll give one go. And then we'll go through each of the booths, just to finish this event off. Talk to everybody. I'll finish the mini games off stream, so that on Sunday we can do the Celia event. I don't know what that is, but I'm a little bit worried about leaving this one because it's got 4 days and 6 hours. If I wait till Sunday, which is 4 days away, there won't be very much time left at all. So I'm gonna delay just a little bit to try and cover it, because I don't think it will take very long. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, this is what we did with Chevreuse, so it should be fine. Okay. And how many? We have 17 opponents. Oh, my eyesight's not that good. Okay, so there's... How much ammunition do I... Oh, I have 50. Yeah, I see those guys, but I'm looking to see if there's anything explodable. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's just get rid of this guy. Oh, okay, one shot. That's fine. I was worried it was going to be like 2 like before. And then that was going to leave me with not enough ammunition to get my 3 stars. Oh no, this guy's hiding. Okay. That worked. Scenario changed. Okay. Oh, I missed. Okay. Okay. It's gonna come back. Where'd he go? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh! Things have moved. Okay. Where are the last 5? Oh! Barrels. Did that do it? Ah. Oh. Okay. That worked. Let me claim my reward. Oh. Okay, and then leave this. Okay, I think there's 3 more booths. I think there was 4 total. Okay, oh, okay. This looks like a game. Ooh, director. I thought it was a detective. A great day, isn't it? Someone as famous as you, I bet people are always handing you their business cards. You know us, Kaiko, this kid's pretty sophisticated. Holding another in contempt merely on account of their lack of years is a mistake only the most ignorant would make. I suspect the 2 of you are not quite so shallow as that. I intend to flatter myself, but my elder brother and I are famous local film directors. Everyone calls me Petite Lumiere. Hello, do you plan on giving us your business card as well? Correct, I'm keen on learning more about your adventuring experiences in my industry. Extraordinary stories are always in demand. As you appear not to be well acquainted with me, allow me to introduce myself. My elder brother and I have been working together to produce films for quite some time, and I've already made quite a few blockbusters. Perhaps you've seen employees leaving the factory? Nope. Well, that's okay. How about the arrival of an aquabus? No. Haven't seen it either. Ah, I see. This is nothing too remarkable. The road to fame and stardom upon which we 2 brothers tread is yet long, and we will certainly make even more popular films in the future. Film production, constructing and planning, narratives, the performances of actors, the cooperation between cameraman and director, and post-production and processing. All of it is truly a fascinating process. And among all of these, I believe the process of filming itself is the most technically demanding. What you choose to focus on while filming decides the information will be conveyed to the audience, the atmosphere they will feel. Of course, the narration is very important, but you can't expect a story to rely on narration alone. 4 shots, I've always believed that you only need 4 shots to construct the smallest divisible unit of a story. Within just these 4 shots, a genius can work miracles. Would the 2 of you like to try? Seize the opportunity to revel in the glamour and charm of filmmaking. So what should we do? It's simple. I'll provide you with a few simple themes that you have already been formulated into shot scenes. The important thing is to try out different ways of handling both the narration and the camera, and combining them to film a few short scenes. Are the 2 of you interested? Our interest has been piqued. Marvellous. Then once the 2 of you are ready, you may go to the filming locations I have already prepared. I will give you feedback on your finished products. Okay, I think this is the same thing that we did with Farina at the beginning. Okay, really try your hand at filming? About your older brother? Lumiere is much older than I, but that poses no obstacle to us brothers working together. We were not yet famous when we filmed the arrival of Aquabus and employees leaving the factory. We 2 brothers have done everything together because no one was willing to assist directors who were not yet famous. If you're interested, you can go see those 2 films. Okay, we'll try one. Excellent, everybody set the scene, the actors are ready, and all is awaiting your arrival. Do I have to go somewhere? I don't want to go anywhere. Because I think it's going to be the same as the one we just did. Isn't it? So this is the one we're doing, and then... That's got to be close, right? Okay. That one's not too far away. Oh no, we'll do this one. Because that one is right next to a waypoint. I think it's going to be the same as the thing we did with Farina, though. So maybe we didn't need to do this. But that's okay. I'll do the other ones off stream. Let's find it. Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's inside. I see, I see. Where is it? How do I get up there? Stairs. Okay. Let's roll up the stairs. Think the quick way. Okay. Okay. I think this is the same thing as before. I was watching arriving in Fontaine, played by Yomiya, and a client, played by Ruketti, arranged to meet a hotel on the board to discuss our sale. After carefully checking the samples, the client acknowledges this for the fireworks and needless struck. Okay. Played. Size up samples on the table. Okay. Oh wait, we need some narration. Oh no, we don't. Okay. Bartering with the merchant. Okay. Just gonna click buttons. Okay, okay. A transaction. Hey, can you guarantee the effectiveness of these products? These have been our most popular products across the years. Our style merchandise guaranteed to blah blah. Done, we have a deal. I wasn't ready to be so fast. Okay. Done. Okay, where are the last two booths? They are somewhere over here. I haven't figured out exactly where. Well, they're somewhere. I think they're the other side of the table. I don't know what they are though, because we did too many games within the quest, but I don't think we did any others. So I'm not... Oh, we can talk to these guys. Hello. Mr. Yomiya, we haven't had the chance to talk, but please accept my thanks for everything you've done over the past few days. Why would I feel like I didn't do anything out of the ordinary? I'm very grateful for your assistance during that special performance in the warehouse. It was always going to be somewhat risky to engage and draw away Morris all on your own. You're only a civilian and never been trained to act in such a dangerous situation. Don't say it like that. As the director's assistant, it was my duty to help out the crew however I could. It was an honor to help you solve the case. I have to admit though, my heart was thumping super hard the entire time I was lying on the ground. I was scared that everyone would notice. You did great. And before I forget, if you ever visit Inazuma, please come and pay a visit to Nagano Fireworks. I'll make some fireworks for you. I even know what shape I'd make. I'm guessing a musket? Telling you now would ruin the surprise. If you really want to see, just come and visit me. That means the others should be around, right? We talked to most of them. We're just missing Ayaka. On the left. Okay, hello. Was a new film festival? Great job, you really outdid yourselves this time. As things stand, finishing the project before the deadline is something but a pipe dream. I'm not just in for scolding, the boss is actually going to kill me. Why is that? I'm gonna leave her that crying. Do you think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there's any professional therapists in Fontaine. When did you get here? Thanks for your concern, but right now what I need is a doctor that can resurrect my dying career. I was pretty sure there isn't something a doctor can fix. Good job, worst case scenario, you can always get another one. So the other one was like, we could help. And your job's worse than dying. Everything you've learned goes out the window, you have to start over from scratch. Talking about it like this won't solve anything though. Why don't you tell us more about your problem? That might be a bit hard considering it's a technical issue. Now just have me explain it. First things first, my name's Helene and I'm an engineer working for the Fontaine Film Festival's equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audiovisual equipment. To achieve a certain effect with filming, our client requested us to develop a kind of stabilization platform. They can carry film cameras while moving at high speed. These stabilization platforms also need to be able to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals, playing the part of groups in the background. That way they'll be able to keep the cameras fixed on actors while moving at high speeds or save them from having to splash out the cash to hire hordes of extras. On top of that, they insisted that each platform has to be less than a third of the cost of a camera, and their lifespan had to be at least 30 years. As anyone that picky, even for a master craftsman, producing something cheap but durable that works well is nigh on impossible. But I managed it. After all, the customer is always right. We had our first even faster clients before, and I've nearly run myself into the ground trying to satisfy them. Then what's got you in such a huff? Problem is I don't have anyone to test it. I've created the product, but unless I get tested, the project can't be considered complete. All the testers have a basic grasp of mechanics or physically fit enough. I've already been employed by the Fontaine Film Festival for more important work. The client receives a product that hasn't undergone proper testing, and it turns out there's something wrong with it. I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount in compensation. All I can do is hang around trying to sell a product while I look for some outside assistance. If it means I end up losing money on this contract, in the end, so be it. After all, it was my boss that signed the agreement with the client, but I'll be the one on the hook if we have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. If you've come this far, might as well tell us what the testing involves. That's right, as long as it's nothing too complex, perhaps we can handle some of the simpler stuff. It might not sound difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how the stabilization platforms perform when running at extremely high speeds, I set them to avoid anyone who gets too close mode. Tester has to run after stabilization platforms within a specified area and then chase as many platforms as possible into the target area as quickly as possible. Some with poor stamina like me, chasing a stabilization platform more than a few steps is enough to make them collapse from exhaustion. What's so hard about it? It's just running around. Now you've described it, Pine was positive this will be a piece of cake. Just a few machines, just you wait, will be hot on their tails in no time. You might even end up overtaking them if we're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of thing is a walk in the park. For real? What, genuinely? You're actually serious? Then I'll pay you, please. The commission, we won't say no to that, but under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money or consciousness, won't forgive us. Just pay us how much you usually pay your testers. Miracle workers, that's what you are. Not just doctors, but miracle workers. Here to resurrect my dying career. Testing site is in an empty domain near the city. We'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you to then have my direct gratitude. It's many years in the business, finally, but of luck, the boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish the job, maybe you should consider switching bosses. I know it's 10 past, but I just need to finish the little quest. There's only two more mini games and one more talking to the person. Oh, I need to talk to her as well because she has more dialogue, because otherwise it's going to be a bigger problem on Sunday. Okay. Oh. Well, that's what this little ball thing is. Okay. Do I have to match? Can I not just play on my own? Oh! Okay, I guess it's in co-op mode. Wasn't expecting that. That was also very quick. Okay, because I need to see what the game is. I need to talk to the lady. Okay. Oh. I should probably not have been Sayu, but also Sayu rolls, so maybe this isn't bad. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, that's not me. I need to go to the green zone. Uh-oh. I don't know how this game works. Okay, it looks like I'm supposed to be stealing these from other people or something? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this, like, competitively or cooperatively. I don't know. Okay, well, I've lost that one. Oh, there's so many of these. Come on. Come on, into my little pen. Okay. Ha 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 ha. In you go. Go this way. Oh. Okay. This is entertaining, but kind of bizarre. Not as weird. I think this is one of the weirder mini games I've done. This reminds me of playing Club Penguin and doing the Puffle rounding up game. That's what this is. It's the Puffle roundup. But, you know, in Genshin. Okay. Participant from start to finish. I love it. Oh dear. Okay, this is gonna set me back. Lovely. Bubble Roundup is iconic. But that's what it felt like. It's literally the same, actually. Well, that worked. Let me go back over here. I need to talk to the lady and talk to... Because I need to see if she had anything else to tell me, because... Plus, specific dialogue. And then, yeah. There's one left. Oh, wait. Let me do this again. Even though they promised to help with the testing, I still feel on edge. This restless feeling, just as I thought, getting over my client phobia won't be as simple as that. Oh, you're right. Go back. I'm sorry, I must have zoned out. I've been thinking, is there really no way for me to escape the shadow of my clients? Could it be that only solution is, as you implied, to come up with a way to getting rid of my boss? I need to think this over. That sounds like she's gonna murder her boss. Don't murder your boss! That's not a good idea. About stabilization platforms. You the miracle worker interested in mechanical principles? Actually, there isn't anything novel about the technology itself. I just happened to make some technical breakthroughs based on some previously abandoned research. I've heard there was a bunch of very talented engineers way back when who wanted to make cannons that could fire stably even amidst towering waves. To that end, they worked day and night to invent a device that could stabilize weaponry on a vertical axis. Such projections were ultimately abandoned, sure, but I was able to restore the stabilizers based on some fragmentary documents. After scaling it down, the end result was the current stabilization mech. I wonder whether there's really a market for this type of machine. I have a sudden urge to check that the other guy didn't have a second dialogue option. I don't know why. Okay, no. I already did that one. Let me go back this way. We just gotta talk to the last lady, who is over here. Hello. What have you got for me? My two radiant guests, you're finally here. You must be the legendary adventurers of Tibet and rising superstars Kaiko and Paimon. That's us, alright. But we're certainly well known among the Adventurers Guild for superstars of Tibet, perhaps just slightly over the top. After all, there's so many people out there who haven't heard of us. I mean, it feels like everyone we've met who comes straight out with such flattery ends up asking us to do something for them. Out with it then, what do you want? Oh, no, I don't want anything from you. I simply wanted to put forward a win-win proposal. Joining forces with me, Fontaine's most talented experimental film director, that is, to become the next big star of the big screen. Once you've made it, money, connections, it's all yours. Whenever you go into that, no one will dare to stand in your way, and you'll find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out just for you. I'd rather not attract even more unwanted attention, but I like it when people stand in my way. We don't even have much experience acting on camera. If it were true that we could get famous just by collaborating with you, then why aren't you already a super famous director, huh? And where are all the other stars that you've worked with? You saw right through me. If only someone would set up a special training school for actors, I needed someone who not only knows how to fight, but also how to control their expressions and inject emotion into their lines. In short, I need someone who can do it all. But such genius simply doesn't exist, so far I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of my avant-garde production. I haven't even started on the action scenes, let alone finish my first film. I'm worried that I'll have to resort to employing stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. You want to shoot the fighting scenes? You fit the nail on the head. It's the perfect solution to having actors who can't fight. You're pretty good at fighting, but won't people be able to tell we're not the same people just by looking at our faces? In theory, yes, but the action scenes are absolutely central to my experimental production. If you do a good enough job, I'll make the regular acting scenes into silhouette shots. There weren't even many lines to begin with. I'll make the other actors cake themselves in makeup and adjust their silhouettes so they fit your profiles. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will even know the difference. In a way, the regular actors would actually be your doubles. Anyway, they aren't as well known as you two are. I'll even pay you royalties. So basically, if we help you, we'll be handing star roles on a plate, just like that. You'll also receive a large payment and it'll do wonders for your reputation. It really does sound like it'll pay off. What do you say, Kaiko? Why pass up such a juicy opportunity? Thank you so much for lending a hand. What a dream come true. Without further ado, please head over to my experimental studio right away. There'll be 4 fighting scenes in the film, each with a completely different ambiance. Each scene will also have its own special lighting. When the special lighting comes on, the action will intensify in line with the corresponding place in the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining scenes are filmed, you'll finally be able to wrap this thing up. Okay. Oh, was it? My experimental silent lighting are quite something, no? I'm just getting into it. I knew you were up to the job. Filming action scenes clearly suits you like a suit. Feel free to drop by the studio anytime during the film festival to carry on filming and immerse yourself in the limelight. Usually you have an exhaustible supply of film rolls, so no matter how many cuts you want to film, be my guest. When will the film come out? Hard to say, to be honest. Even after you and your acting double have finished all the filming, I've then got to go through the whole process of editing, colour grading, sound design and more. I'm not even sure it'll all be done in time to start officially promoting it and put out a trailer. But none of our work will have been wasted, even if it takes a day or 2 extra. When the film finally comes out, its quality will speak for itself. So please have patience, my good partner. Okay, we just need to do the last game. one last game. Where is it? We did that one. No, we did that one. This one. This one. Shh. Don't question. I know I've overrun. Could be worse. Okay. Let's just this last mini game. Okay. How do I do this? Let's click this button. Oh, it's fighting. Classic. This is fine. Oh, trial characters. I don't need these trial characters though. Ooh. Okay, so they want me to use those two for obvious reasons. So maybe if I instead clean? Who knows? Oh, dehydrate. Let me drink some water. Yes, child of peace. It could be. Could be. Also, I just realized I put Yao Yao in the wrong place. It's really upsetting me. Oh, okay. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Very special icy lighting. Was it over you go? Fair enough. Have a good rest of the week, and hopefully I will see you on Sunday at our regularly scheduled time. Bingo! Oh, I'd forgotten about the bingo card. Considering I didn't really do anything that wasn't reading dialogue, I don't know how you managed to fill in the bingo card again. Unless me overrunning is on the bingo card. I wouldn't be surprised. Sounds about right. Okay. Click all the buttons. You know who'd be really helpful here? Nahida. Because Nahida clicks all the buttons. Okay. Oh, no wonder it keeps going wrong. I was like, why is I not getting Yao Yao? It's because I'm clicking 2, expecting to get Yao Yao, because Yao Yao's usually in 2. And it's just not Yao Yao. Okay. Silver. No, I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.